A good man, Job 1. Job lived in the days of Abraham. He was wealthy, but was not boastful or selfish. He worshiped God and obeyed all his laws, and God was pleased with him. One day, Satan said, "It's easy for Job to be good when things are going so well. I bet if life got hard, he would change his tune." And God agreed that Satan could test Job's faith. One day, shortly after this, when Job's children were all feasting at his eldest son's house, a messenger came running up in a dreadful state to tell Job that all his cattle had been stolen. He had hardly finished speaking when another servant came to tell him that a ball of fire had fallen from the sky and burnt up all the sheep. But the worst was yet to come. For now another servant came to tell Job that all his children had been killed when a mighty wind from the desert had struck his son's house and it had collapsed, killing all inside. Job tore his hair and clothes and sank to the ground in sorrow. But he said,
"Everything I have was given to me by God. What he has given, he can take away. I still praise his name."
Job had passed the first test. Tonight, boys and girls and friends, we're going to read the other half of the story and what happened after the second test. Job 2 through 31. Satan went back to God. "That's all very well," he said, "but it would be a different story if Job himself had to suffer." God agreed that he could test him again. And the very next day, Job woke up covered in boils from head to toe. They stung and itched so much that all he could do was sit in a corner with a broken piece of pottery and use it to scrape his skin. When his wife asked why he wasn't cursing God, he replied, "If we take all the good things God sends, then we should take the bad things too." Job's friends came to see him. "You must have done something very wrong for God to be punishing you like this," they said. "Tell him you are sorry and ask for forgiveness." They were trying to help, but they only made it worse. Job knew he hadn't done anything wrong, but their words troubled him. At last, he broke out in frustration. And Job said, "Curse the day that he was born, that it would have been better to have died. Then he wouldn't have to suffer like that." And then he asked, "Oh God, what have I done to make you so angry with me? How can you do this?" So what did you learn?
That this is God, or does don't look like this guy right here?
His name is Job.
Job. And why I look like that? They made me want to itch my body, but
Yeah, that's what he said. He was itching too.
But I couldn't because you were recording.
Okay, but what did you learn from this?
This guy,
Job. His name is Job.
Job was apologizing, but he didn't do anything. He passed the test.
Okay. Very good. Next time, boys and girls and friends, we're going to read. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and I'll see you in my next one.